What's up next, leaders? Rogier here to help you automate and systemize your business so that you can capitalize on your unique gifts. Today I want to talk about Calendly. Calendly is an appointment booking software that will help you avoid emailing back and forward to find the right date and time to have a call with a potential client for perhaps your high-end coaching program. How do you set this tool up the easy way? I will show you today in this video. On my screen you're now seeing a Calendly page it's my personal page for a level up session, and you can see this as like an invitee. I can select a date, I can select a time that's a time slot that's still available. I can press yes and I can confirm, enter my name and email address and say plan this date. And when I've planned the date, I'm getting an email. I can add this date to the calendar. And I can also immediately go to this guy's Instagram and YouTube channel. Okay, but this is the process. This is what you want in the end to make this super easy for your invitee to plan a date and to see your calendar, like I said before. This is how it looks like in the back end, and you're seeing the latest sessions that are upcoming. And you can, of course, edit your settings and your account and that kind of stuff. This is something to do first, of course, with a name, with a welcome message, with your date, with your country, with your time zone. That's pretty obvious. Your picture here, also your link. That is the link that you will be spreading to your invitees. So make it something maybe short, but also personal. And the login is your personal login information. That's not really something you need to configure first, but what is essential is that you configure the calendar connections. Because here I've connected my own Google Calendar, and I've configured several agendas, like several agendas that I personally have, to avoid conflicts. So when there are things planned on a certain date that I've made available, I will show this later in Calendly, that I've made available in Calendly, it will not be shown to the invitee. It's not available to book. So that makes it super handy, of course, because now you just need to keep your own agenda up to date and all will be okay. All will be good. So this integration is something you need to really do at first at your Google Calendar or your Office or your Outlook or your iCloud calendar connected and avoid those conflicts. But now over to the event types. Let me show you here on the screen. I've created several, and of course you're able to duplicate the sessions you have or save it as a template, maybe for your team or maybe for another event. But if you haven't created any, just press new event type and select the type of event you want to create. I want to create a one-on-one session, but you're also able to create a group session. And a group session can be pretty handy for like group intakes, group strategy sessions. You select several dates as well, the same as a one-on-one session, but more people are able to select the same slot. So those events, of course, can be handy as well. Let me select the one-on-one session and set a name, strategy session, location, in my example, a Zoom session, because I'm connecting this with Zoom. And if you do this, when somebody books a session with you, you're also seeing this in your Zoom account. And there's a special or unique meeting created, a unique meeting ID created. That makes it really nice, because now in a personal invite, an invitee gets an email with his personal ID, his personal link to a Zoom address or a Zoom room. So easy. I'm setting an event link, a color for the event. I can set an event duration, and I can here select the time slots that I want to make available for the invitee to book. For example, I've now selected from 9 till 5. I can also create new intervals or change this time. I can set myself unavailable on every Monday, apply to all Mondays, or I can say, hey, on Wednesday or Wednesdays, I'm always available from 9 till 9 till 12, no, 12, and I can say, hey guys, this also counts for Thursdays and Fridays. Whoop, and done. But if I have already other types of events going, I can also copy it from the other event type here, copy availability. That's really handy. And on the advanced tab, I'm always setting like a max events a day, a minimum scheduling notice most of the time for myself as 12 hours away. I don't want people to book really just before a session or just before a time slot. I'm making some buffer time for myself from at least 5 minutes, and I say next. And then what I like to do is create an email confirmation instead of a calendar information. That's also really nice, of course. Then you're emailing a calendar invite, but with the calendar invitation, somebody gets just lands on a page where they can immediately add the date to his or her Google, iCloud, etc. agenda. So I find the email a little bit better, and also I'm able to like send email reminders. Hey, and this is new. It's also a way to like do email follow-ups immediately after the event is over. Wow, that's pretty cool as well. So these are a few options of Calendly, and let me show you how this is working. Yeah, let's personalize it. So here I have the subject to send, a body message, and I only have a Dutch example, so sorry for that, guys. The location is being filled by the page here, the event type. So this is the location, and like I said in the notification email, I'm most of the time just confirming the event. Hey, cool that it's happening. This is how it works. We're meeting here, and this is the location. Bam, that's it. And in the reminder, I'm almost doing the same. So I set a reminder like most of the time like an hour away, and also one that's a little bit further away, 24 hours away, so that I know that on a strategy session somebody is going to show up, and I've sent it some reminders that are needed for them to show up. Your time is precious, right? So this is it, guys. Hope you liked the tour of Calendly. The last thing I want to say is, how do you test if this process is working? Most of the time what I'm doing is, let me see, I'm pressing view live page, and I land on my own calendar, and this is where I test if this is working. I'm now viewing this as an invitee, and I can see why perhaps several dates that are available, why they're like blocked, for example. And this is something I can see as an admin, not as an invitee. And as an admin, I can check, hey guys, 9:30, why am I unavailable? This time slot overlaps with a busy event on your Google Calendar. So this is pretty handy. And this is it, guys. This is Calendly. Hope you're going to use this as your main tool for doing strategy sessions and all other types of events you're hosting for your clients or your potential clients. This is how you set it all. Hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And of course, please let me know how you will be using Calendly in the comments below. What kind of meetings are you thinking of using this software for? Thank you, guys, and see you in another video.